I've been the resident circuit judge of Union County for 18 and a half years. I graduated law school in 1996, came back to home in Union County, practiced with my father for about 3.5 years, and the circuit judge position came open there in Union County, and I ran for that in 2000 and won that position. In those 18 and a half years as the circuit judge, I heard almost every type of case there was. Civil cases, criminal cases, juvenile cases. There's not a case that I probably haven't heard in those 18 and a half years. I now have been on the appellate court for almost 1.5 years, hearing cases, drafting opinions, making routine day-to-day decisions. So that's the docket I've been doing for the last 1.5 years. I'm Mark Bowie, Republican candidate for the 5th District Appellate Court.
Been a servant my entire life. I was on the school board for 29 years, on the Sunday school teacher, youth pastor, in charge of Special Olympics, always been a servant, and so this was kind of the next step in the servanthood of my life. So enjoy working with people, solving problems, and that's me. I'm Dave Severin, your incumbent candidate for the 117th District State Representative.
My name is Mike Bost. I was born and raised in Murfreesboro, Illinois. I am the Congressman of the Illinois 12th District. This is my 4th term that I am running for today. Before that, I served 20 years in the state legislature, where I became one of the floor leaders and actually caucus chair in the state of Illinois. I serve now on the Transportation Infrastructure Committee, Veterans Affairs Committee, and Ag Committee in the U.S. Congress. I have been the chairman of what's known as the Disabilities Assistant and Memorial Affairs Committee. Served in the United States Marine Corps, ran a family business. My background is in, I ran a family trucking business for years before I became a state legislator. Was a full-time firefighter, and my wife Tracy and I own the White House Beauty Salon in Murfreesboro, Illinois. I'm Mike Bost, your incumbent candidate for the United States Congress.
I was privileged to practice law for 16 years. Most of that time in Southern Illinois with a general civil law practice. It's been my privilege to serve as a judge in Southern Illinois for the past 13 years. And I promise to bring the same fair and impartial justice to the citizens of Southern Illinois on the Illinois Supreme Court. I'm David Overstreet, the Republican nominee for the Illinois Supreme Court.
I got involved in the business through my dad. He was a plumbing contractor here in Williamson County. Right out of high school, I joined into the union and became a plumber. And then in 1991, I went into business for myself. I've been employed as a business owner for the last 30 years. As I've campaigned around the county, one thing keeps coming up, and that's the people's desire for transparency in the local government. I believe it's important that our local officials are accountable and are transparent for the citizens. As your Williamson County Commissioner, I will provide transparency and accountability to all the citizens of our county. I'm Tim Atkinson, and I'm your Republican candidate for Williamson County Commissioner.
I have a degree in finance from SIUC and over 20 years of banking experience working for various banks throughout Southern Illinois. I was appointed as the treasurer in 2019. I've also served as the president of the Marion Park District and have served them for over 15 years. I'm the only 2-time chairman of the Marion Chamber of Commerce in its 100-year history. I also helped secure funding and build an inclusive playground for the Marion Park District that allows every single child an opportunity to play with one another. My mission has been to improve the efficiency of the office and to hold all the offices accountable to adhere to the budgetary guidelines set forth by our county commissioners. I'm Ashley Gotts, Republican candidate for county treasurer.
I've lived in Southern Illinois in Williamson County my entire life, born and raised. I love Southern Illinois. I love the area and the opportunities that we have to grow and to get out there and become the better version of ourselves. I want to enhance the internal and external communication within the office. I want to make sure that when the circuit clerk's office is contacted, that they have the knowledge and the ability to help anyone that calls, whether it be judicial members or the public. We are a customer service role. We are here to serve the public, so we need to have the knowledge and the efficiency to do so. I am Austin Crabb, Republican candidate for circuit clerk.
Been a police officer since 1986 and became a Carbondale police officer where I worked until 2008. Became a registered nurse in 2009 and I've been working as a registered nurse since that time. And I'm going to use my police background to have a clear understanding on police procedures and investigatory processes to ensure death investigations are being done properly, and to work with the police to ensure that that is the case. I'm Brad Boyd. I'm running for Williamson County Coroner.
Please vote November 3rd.
Please join me, Representative Dave Severin, and vote November 3rd.
I'm Justice David Overstreet, and please join me in voting November 3rd.
Join me in voting November 3rd.
Please join me, Ashley Gott, in voting November 3rd.
Please join me, Austin Crabb, in voting November 3rd.
Please join me in voting November 3rd.
I'm Congressman Mike Bost. Please join me in voting November 3rd.
I'm Jeff Dieterich, Chairman of the Williamson County Republican Party. Please join me in supporting our candidates for public office by voting November 3rd.